So Donald Trump Jr. is not happy at all that the draft decision from the Supreme Court leaked this week. And not only is he demanding an investigation, but he's demanding an investigation while flailing wildly about in a new video that he posted this week to Rumble. And the video was so weird and his behavior so erratic that it actually made people on Twitter start to question whether or not something was wrong with him. So take a look. I'm only going to make you watch, just a little bit of this clip. So here is Donald Trump Jr. ranting and raving like a lunatic about the leak. Take a look.
Guys, you saw the leak from the Supreme Court, an unprecedented thing. This kind of stuff doesn't happen. I don't know that I'm ever aware of a leak. This is not like Congress where everything leaks. And trust me, I've done enough testimony. Things are leaking during closed door hearings. I get it. The Supreme Court doesn't have leaks. So if there's not a thorough criminal investigation into who leaked privileged documents about a draft decision from the United States Supreme Court, where a small, tiny handful of people have access to it, then we live in a clown show state.
Now, I'm not saying that Donald Trump Jr. is on drugs. What I am saying is if you've ever been around somebody that's used any kind of, illegal stimulant, that's the behavior that they display. I've seen it personally. I know a lot of people have seen it personally. And I think for those of us who have seen individuals doing drugs like that and behaving as such, we can kind of match up and, in our heads, it kind of seems fairly obvious why Trump Jr. would be acting like that. Because we have seen videos that this man has put out, right? He has ups and downs. Also a classic sign. Again, I'm not saying by any stretch that he is definitively on drugs in that video, but my impression of it is somebody who has taken something that has made them behave erratic and they're just talking crazy and their hands are going wild. Oh my God, and they can't even get their thoughts straight and they start going to all these other topics. Okay, that sounds like a symptom. That sounds like a side effect. That sounds like somebody who's a little more amped up than what their body could produce on its own. Maybe that's just how he is. I don't know. Again, maybe he took something. Maybe he's just a lunatic. But the folks on Twitter, of course, believe the same thing. Is something wrong with him was one of the biggest responses to this video that he posted. And of course, he's also factually wrong about so many things in the video. If you want to watch the full clip, I don't recommend it, but you could if you want. But the part where he says that this is unprecedented, this has never happened, BS. Actually, the original Roe decision was in fact leaked before the decision came out. So right off the bat, you got your facts wrong. Not to mention the fact that all these Republicans are calling for this individual to be prosecuted. First of all, we don't even know if this is a liberal or conservative. If it comes out that it was a conservative, are y'all still going to be calling for them to be prosecuted? Second of all, what law specifically was broken? See, that's the other part of it. We don't even know yet if it's technically illegal for them to do that, for them to leak it. So we don't even know if an actual crime has in fact been committed. So maybe cool your jets a little bit, because at this point, the odds are in favor of this actually being somebody from your side. So maybe calm down, maybe try to take a nap, ease off the caffeine, maybe I don't know what it is, but calm the hell down and start thinking rationally for once in your life. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.